Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Conan Exiles. So, this is where I'm gonna build my tier 3. Right now those are sandstone because I am just testing out a few things here before I decide to start building tier 3 here in the desert. Now, if you're wondering where the place I'm, let's not look straight in the sun and not blind all of you fine folks. I am here. Let's show the map coordinates. So along this line, along here, there is Ironbreaker Ridge right here, and this is where the city of Relic Hunters is. Basically straight north from Rhinohorn Ridge. If you are coming from down around here, you are running into these two basically first, and this is where I am building. The reason I decided to build here, because I've been looking around at a few places of like, okay, where would I like to build tier 3 for myself now here in the desert? And there is no hostiles right here, which is one very nice beneficial thing. There is a bunch of materials here I can come down and harvest, but also because that is going to look quite nice. I built against against the mountainside and onto this shelf here as well. I can there is this alcove here that I can secure a lot of the structure into, which will be fairly nice. And especially if and when I build high enough to get on top of this shelf, I can do that. I can secure the base into the next alcove right there. Now, of course, this is going to leave the top of my base entirely, you know, easily accessible by coming over the mountain and jumping on top of the base. But that is why there will again be, well, eventually nice thralls standing guard duty on the roof, right? Anyway, the one thing I have to decide here as well is how I'm going to... Am I going to do like a staircase or something for a little bit easier access to the base? That might happen. That might well happen. But, like, if you look at these alcoves around here, like, I can basically just fill this gap here entirely and then build along this and secure most of the structure into this whole side of the, or rather, face of this cliff side, and then build on top of it and secure, let's go up top and I will show you. And I will show you what I have in mind. There is another alcove right here, as you can see. My thrall is standing guard duty here, which I can just fill up this alcove as well, and you know, secure most of the buildings into that as well. And if I really want, I can come around and do the same here into this cliff face. I could go all the way around and over, but I don't think that is happening. I honestly don't think that is happening at all. And this lip here is also really nice, because what this lip should mean is that if I restrict my building to about here, like this is the outer line of my building on this I should be able to fit a large wheel of pain on this lip here. I should be able to. Anyway, I haven't tested it yet if I can, but I should be able to. It seems like it is the size where I can do that. So that would be really nice. And I'm thinking like having the base like run from here to down there, just filling up this mountainside would look very awesome from down there and whatnot, and that's part of the fun, right? Making a nice looking base. But also to allow me to make a base which is kind of hard to entirely just, you know, blow to smithereens in case somebody decides to come and assault the base. And so I'm going to make a sort of a honeycomb base indoor, like inside a honeycomb of like, hey, you can't access everything at once, not everything is located in one big room. Sort of like if you watch my my video on the tier 2 base I did, that's sort of a thing, just taken further than, you know, being around one centralized pillar. Right, so I will be doing along those lines. That's the goal here, and the reason why I have sandstone around, why I also have it in right here, is that with the sandstone I can like test out a little bit of like, okay, how would this actually look? And that's the idea here. And what do I have to take into account? Like when I start building right on top, like up here, like this, like that. This is the general idea. Fill up this this whole mountainside here. Then I'll just probably somewhere down here I will make a like a staircase. Maybe I'll make the staircase go in this direction up. And I will fill up this whole thing here. Oh, this is also a nice location to make the staircase. But I am thinking of like pulling this like forward like this, like to somewhere around here, and securing it or more of it into this mountainside. So the and then I need to really figure out, okay, which part of this base am I going to get use to get onto that shelf over there, and you know, access to that part of the base. Overall, I'm really liking this. Now I'm just waiting, like inside my base is being churned out materials to make the tier 3. So this is my general plan, and if you want to see the location and build here yourself, this is where it is. Right on Ironbreaker Ridge, a little bit to the north and east from the City of Relic Hunters and the Temple Quarter. Right? Easily accessible, even for tier 1 materials. All you do is like, you go here, or to the Shaman's Rise and go up. Either go up this river and come down and follow, basically just follow the outside of the unnamed city, or then you could do it from here. From here you actually this edge here, this lip here might require more endurance to climb than you have at level 1. So that might be an issue. But definitely if you follow this river and run past all of the hostiles, and just, you know, follow the edge of the unnamed city, you can get here without too much of a hassle. Not too much of a hassle. Most of the hostiles around this part of the map are kind of easily skirted around. Most of them. Or then you just sprint past them and wait for them to stop chasing. That is another option. Anyway, this is my plan for tier 3. Now, now the biggest problem is I have access to multiple types of tier 3, so I have to figure out which one of these do I actually want to build my base out of. So that is going to be the most interesting thing to mess around with for a little bit, to figure out, okay, which one do I want to build. And I am almost tempted to make it Turanian. Like, I am really tempted to make it Turanian. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, for listening. Hopefully this was entertaining at least a little bit. I will see you folks another time with more Conan Exiles.